I had to start a new one. I'm sorry. I do know what happened. And that was so I can line everything up in post. Because I do post on this, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yay, Nate's here! Happy Thursday! Everything's broken again! Who's had a rough week? I've had a rough week. Delete that post. I'm going to share this link since I had to restart. I'll give people maybe the opportunity to catch up. I think I'm operating on like a significant delay of probably at least 30 seconds to a minute, which is fine. That won't really affect you. But when I try to get information from you, like, is it working? It gets bad fast because I just don't know, and it makes me panic. But it's fine because I'm here. And yay, Amelia made it back. You guys will make it back. They'll make it back. I'm gonna hold for a little while, just, because I haven't wasted enough of everybody's time. But let's see. Let's just see if that posted. Oh, my internet is so bad. It's so bad. But there's a class action lawsuit against my internet company for being just so bad in West Virginia and North Carolina. And I just found out about it about 10-20 minutes ago. And I'm not a very litigious type of person, but I might get in on that because fuck you, Frontier. You are absolute garbage. And even though I'm moving, my house is going to keep internet, so I need to do what I can for the people who live here. Ooh, that's very helpful. Thank you. Amelia just timestamped her comment. So that is actually very good, because it is still 6:10 where I am. So maybe I'm not so far in the future, or you're not so far in the past. Anyway, everyone, please say hello when you get here. And meanwhile, I'm going to talk about this book because I saw Christine. Oh yeah, Amelia knows. She was at my house when I tried to get this whole thing installed. Fuck you, Frontier. You're so bad. And I think she can vouch for it. They've earned any class action lawsuit that's coming for them. They have earned it. Everyone's just dogpiling on Frontier, and I feel no sympathy for them because they are absolute garbage and terrible people. But we can dogpile on Tuasa while we're at it, because in a lot of ways they're worse. But this book came in the mail. A whole bunch of puppeteers sort of found out about it / always knew about it, and this went on crazy sale on Amazon, although I bought mine. This is gonna sound so elitist because I did it through Amazon, so don't get like calm down. But I bought mine used from a different bookseller. But it is called Lutka a Moderna, or The Puppet and the Modern. This one is in English, but it is a Czech book. And thank you, Christine Dempsey, for telling me about it. She also told me about a Pox on Both Your Houses book by Divadlo Drak that I sent my friend a text today being like, do you know about this book? And whatever, we found it. It's not important, Soshna. We found it, and I have bought it. Because there's nothing like collecting puppet books before you move to Europe with a book this size. This thing is dense. Okay, enough of my YouTube. Look, such beauty. Tak velmi krasna. Krasne, nevím. Just gorgeous, dense book. Tons of photos and also lots of information. I'm very excited to read all of it before I move. Anyway, that was just because Christine told me about it and I bought it. It was $15. $15. That book is worth so much more than that. So much more than that. Anyway, puppet books are so amazing, and it's available and it's not out of print, because that's before this becomes Valerie rants about all the things she hates in the world, because it's a list. I don't want to go on my anger towards out-of-print books. I think books are amazing, but whatever. That's for another day. If you want me to talk about accessibility towards information, please, my TED Talk will be later. I should play a song. That's why people are here. I currently have 3 ukuleles in front of me, but I'm gonna play... the very dense puppet book is called The Puppet and the Modern. It is available in Czech, in the Czech Republic, and where it is called Ludka a Moderna. But you probably want the English version. It is by Marie Yaraskova and Pavel Jirasek? I cannot see. Jirasek. With a J. Do. What song was I gonna do? Where's my set list? It's been another bad week, so I'm doing all sad songs because I couldn't think of any good covers. So I'll do Space and Time because it's a hit. Everyone likes it, even you. Confusion, I offered my surrender. I've smiled and lied to you. I have swallowed my pride for you. I fought back the tide for you, but I can feel going under space and time. They said that it fixed everything, but look at this. You know they lied. You know they lied. But I've done anything that you wanted to. I fall upon my sword for you. I'd scorch the earth if it helped you through. Maybe I'm no good for you, but I've done anything that you wanted to. I would fall upon my sword for you. Still I'd find a way back to you. Space and time. I could get us through this if you take my hand. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Who are you to me? The fixed point on the horizon, your Polaris over open seas. Who are you to me? The halo around the moon, a shining face that has laid waste to me. Space and time. I could get us through this if you take my hand. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Space and time. They said that it fixed anything, but look at us. You know they lied. You know they lied. I may have skipped a verse in there because my brain is broken. That's all. It's just not working like it's supposed to, and that's okay. Because that song's available on Bandcamp if you want to listen to it. You can listen to it for free there. You can just play it forever and ever. Yes, Monica has put a link to The Puppet and the Modern in the chat. This is so great. I will say check for the used section because the way that the algorithm works is that all the puppeteers sort of went ding at once, and when enough people bought it really quickly, the Amazon realized, oh, it's valuable, and the price went way up. But you can still get it in Czech, and it's the same price, and it's very inexpensive. Alex Vernon is here! Well, it just makes all of my puppets feel less good. No, Alex is amazing. That's why I feel less good. I am charmed and delighted that he is here. And maybe Sarah too. I don't know, because you don't need to both sign on with your individual accounts. That would be ridiculous. Let's move on to beverages, because my god, I need one. So, Japan and Czech, why not? I went to Tokyo. I went to Japan last year in October and November, and I visited my Czech friends who were there at the same time performing in Tokyo, and it was great. Their show is amazing, and their puppets are very heavy. We hung out, and afterwards we went walking through Tokyo on the way back to their Airbnb, and we went into a 7-Eleven. 7-Elevens in Tokyo. 7-Elevens in all of Japan are amazing. 7-Elevens in Thailand are pretty good too. And I sort of lost track of them because I saw a beverage that looked just like this. It was a little bit different, but let's see. This says umeshu. So I found an umeshu, like sparkling canned beverage, just like this, only the one I got was totally alcoholic. And this one says non-alcohol, or sake wa nai, which is not 0% alcohol. They're very adamant that they want you to know that this is the booze-free version of the umeshu drink. But it was lovely because we were in Japan and I was the only person who could read Japanese. And when I looked up to see where the Czechs were, they had just found the beer section. And it was just very cute that they, like a flock of moths, they found pivo. And of course they did. So anyway, we drank a lot of Japanese alcohol. But I found this at the Asian market. I found this at Kim's in Asheville. It was a little bit overpriced, but I was gonna get it because I love it. So we're going to see, is it... yeah, we'll get to that. So umeshu, I usually think of as plum wine, but obviously we've established this is non-alcoholic. ASMR. That's what I'm here for. I think this can is actually too big to pour the whole thing into this glass. Oh, that's potent. That's sweet smelling. It's not too sweet. It's sour enough that sort of balances it out. That's nice. I'm not sure if it's worth $1.99. I mean, this one is. I don't think I would go back and buy it, especially because I, with the help of Bo Brown in Atlanta, who got me the appropriate rock sugar, I've been making I've been making Appalachian umeshu. These are tiny, very unripened plums that I got around early May. Remember that? 6 years ago in early May. And then super high proof, I think it's 100 proof vodka and rock sugar. And so this is going to sit and ferment. They've already started to turn kind of brownish. In some lights, like this one right here, looks like a manzanilla olive. But, oops, sorry. It's, we'll see. I'm not going to be able to open this until like right before I leave. But I made Appalachian umeshu, and I'm very proud of it. I think it might be the grossest thing I've ever tasted. Nemo does not have catnip. He's just 100% pure Nemo today. But he does seem to want to clean himself. And who am I to stop him? So, the reason I have so many ukuleles is because I'm packing to just sort of get an understanding for what the volume of what I can actually bring to Europe is. And I pulled this ukulele out of my car. because this is my emergency ukulele. This is my beater ukulele. It does not sound as good as the others because it's been in a car and it's been broken and it's been glued back together. And check out this amazing, just like it has been torn apart. And I love it. I love instruments that have like lived lives. It's got rust on it. This was my Hellblinky ukulele. I got this for $20 when I should have gotten it for $70 because I walked into the music store with Andrew Benjamin, local son and hero of Augusta, Georgia. So I'm going to play on this ukulele because I think it's the one that's supposed to come with me. Or I could bring this one, which I also really like. I've also added ports so these are now electric. This is the one that I left in the Czech Republic for a year. But let's not throw everything. You do you. You do what you want. But I'm gonna play it, and I love this ukulele. I'm sorry it doesn't sound as nice. And that's all you get. I'm going to switch to the nicer sounding one because I want you to hear the difference. This one's really nice. This is a fancy one. I think I've already talked about. It's just so much louder and clearer. But I'm not bringing it. It's too big. We walked down the train tracks, but they're all gone now. Just the echoing silence of the shaking ground and the lights of little towns twinkling into the starry sky for the last time. And I'm not the sort to believe in gods, but in this moment I'd be willing to be proven wrong. You made the strongest argument for our past lives that I have ever heard. And the skies of Iwate were the brightest I've seen. The sun through the clouds lit up everything inside. You were the furthest thing from my mind, dispersed like fading northern lights. There is a phone booth on a hill, off the coast, wiped from disaster, though the waters are now still. And they say if you use it, you can call to your loved ones who have slipped through that veil and passed away. And now I'm in this garden and I barely speak the language, and a woman is asking me how I am today, and I can only tell her this is so sad but also beautiful. とても悲しいですか、また美しい。How did I get here? How did I end up following this thread pulled as it unravels in my hands? Tangled heartstrings in foreign lands, pieces of home caught collected. We're just pins in each other's maps. You looked like home, disconnected. We put our pins in each other's maps. Slow down, darling. We've got nothing but time. There are stars in your lungs, but you've got hope in your eyes. Slow down, Draha. We've got all of our lives. Take a breath now, baby. Things are going to be fine. This is so sad, but also beautiful. とても悲しいですか、また美しい。 true stories about death and phone booths and little old ladies who change your name in a garden. All true stories. My umeshu lids are not loose, but because they never like heated up, the safety button has gone. It never sealed totally. Again, if I have corked it, this is not the only batch. There's several little batches. If it's terrible, then it's terrible, and I'm out a $30 experiment maybe. So that's okay. But if it's not terrible, then I've made weird bootleg Appalachian umeshu, and that, friends, is a victory of its own. You can also buy umeshu in Asian markets usually, if you can find it. Sometimes it depends on what the liquor laws are in your state. Like, I can get it in Atlanta really easily. In Asheville, less so, maybe because North Carolina liquor laws. I don't know. I mean, I'm not an alcohol drinker, which I feel like this show is just evidence against that, but I do miss the boozy version and sitting and doing sketches in hostels while I drank umeshu. Don't tell me it's a low battery. God damn it. Well, I can't play Saw tonight like I thought I would because the track has low battery. So, because a day of technical failures. That's okay. Does anyone here live alone? Is anyone alone? And I mean, I can hug this cat. I can hug you sometimes. And it's all good. Yeah, he's fine. But I know that a lot of my friends recently have been some people have discovered in surprise boxes weird Japanese squishy things, sort of like pig butt, which I've talked about before, but just super squishy. I want to hug it. These are so great. And they are, and they're delightful and cheerful, but if you suffer from extreme loneliness and you live alone, have you tried an extra firm memory foam pillow? Because I have needed lots of hugs, and I have needed to give some hugs too, and I have not been able to. So I have found out that the firmest memory foam pillow I've got has become this wonderful little. This is probably the saddest part of my whole show, where the woman in her early mid-30s is just like, have you tried hugging a pillow? Because the apocalypse? Have you? If I hold it for too long, I'll start talking to it. So, ooh, weighted blankets. I don't have a weighted blanket. Maybe. That's kind of nice. I might have to get a weighted blanket. Anyway, this is my... Okay, that's enough. God. I mean, everything's pretty terrible, but I continue to be optimistic. So, come with me to this side, because I can't play Saw, but I promise you next week, if all the technology doesn't fall apart, I will play Saw. It's right there, too. It's right over there. But, no. That's too much. It's way backwards. It's way harder than it looks. Ah! It's been a couple of weeks since I've done that. It's been a couple of weeks since I've just sat down and screamed into a microphone on a keyboard. Who am I, Amanda Palmer? I'm not. Down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently. Merrily, 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 row, row, row your boat gently. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That was an oddly cheery ending. Ah. Okay. I did it. Somehow. That was a thing. That was a thing that we did together, and I did most of the work. But you showed up, and thank you. And you survived weird technical fuckery, and now it's over. And it's 6:35, and we wasted 6 minutes to the first video that didn't take. Oh! I can! I just got a message that I should play Happy Birthday. A song that I totally remember. That is a lie. This is the saddest thing in the world is a musician who has played Happy Birthday on this show and honestly cannot remember, despite the fact that it is 2, maybe 3 chords. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matthew. I'm sorry I'm a fraud. I wanted that to be at least a third higher, but that's as high as the bells go. And now I'm done. Goodbye. Akira Menaide!